I really appreciate you joining me today, and this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. The first story comes from London in Stoke Newington, and thank you to Dave Nathan for his coverage from the scene. Police are continuing to appeal for information following the murder, as police have identified the victim, who was shot dead at 12 on Tuesday the 5th of August on Dynevor Road in N16, Stoke Newington. Police were called to reports of gunshots, and when they arrived, they found Erdal Ozmen, who's 45 years old, with injuries, and they tried their best to save his life, but he was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. Erdal's family are continuing to be supported by specially trained police, and a post-mortem examination will take place very shortly. Detective Chief Inspector Dave Wellams, who is leading the investigation, said, "We are continuing to try to find witnesses that will come forward to give us any information about the fatal shooting of Erdal. He was a father of one and was deeply loved by his family. Today we are asking the public for assistance." And they're trying to see if anybody was on the road on Monday night into the early hours of Tuesday morning, and did they see anything out of the ordinary. The smallest piece of information the police said could help with this investigation. At this moment, the motive for the murder remains a mystery, and no arrests have been made. So I want to send my condolences to the family of Erdal, and we're definitely going to follow this story and keep you updated as it progresses. And in some other news that has happened in London, Tommy Robinson was arrested on the 4th of August 2025 at Luton Airport in connection with an assault that occurred at St Pancras railway station in London on July the 28th, 2025. The British Transport Police detained him on suspicion of a grievous bodily harm after he arrived from Portugal. Video footage circulating on social media showed Tommy near a man lying motionless on the floor, with Tommy claiming that the man had attacked him. He's been released on bail until September the 2nd, and inquiries are ongoing. Thank you to UK NIP for their coverage from the scene that shows forensics by the elevators in St Pancras station where the incident is believed to have occurred, and police also stopping anybody from going into the scene. This news follows protests across the country in relation to migrant hotels, where some of the hotels have had connections to assaults and crime in the local area from some of the people living inside them. Due to this, concerned parents have been gathering in places like Epping, and some of these migrants will then move to East London, where the protests then spread, and this has caused a lot of outrage across the community. Your thoughts and opinions on this subject are welcome in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. In some other news coming from New Cross in London, a murder investigation was launched on the 2nd of August at 7:30 in the evening after police were called to reports of a man with stab wounds at a residential address on Monson Road in New Cross, and 2 people were arrested shortly after. Police alongside ambulance services arrived, and also the London Air Ambulance, and despite their best efforts, the man died at the scene. He has been named as 26-year-old Ayawala Ale Dijana of South Norwood in Croydon. His family has been supported by specially trained police, and the 2 people that have been arrested are a 23-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman. They have been arrested on suspicion of murder and remain in police custody. Detective Chief Inspector Lucy Gard, who's leading the investigation, said, "Our thoughts are with Ayawala's family and friends at this time. I understand this incident is concerning, and we are carrying out a fast-paced investigation to establish the reasons as to why he was murdered, and the police are also asking that anybody that was in the area and seen anything to get in touch with the police." So we're definitely going to follow that story and keep you updated on any progression with it, and rest in peace to Ayawala, and my condolences to his friends and family. This next story, we've got an update to a murder that occurred in June. Keanu Harker was shot dead on Great Cambridge Road, Enfield, on the 26th of June 2025. Police and the London Ambulance Service arrived and located 18-year-old Keanu with gunshot wounds. He sadly died in hospital. Following an arrest on the 3rd of August 2025, a woman has been charged with perverting the course of justice. Anais King, 18 years old, of no fixed address, is due to appear at Highbury Magistrates Court on the 5th of August. A 17-year-old boy who was arrested in Paris on suspicion of murder on Sunday the 3rd of August, following an international arrest warrant, and extradition proceedings are commencing in due course. 2 other people have previously been arrested and charged in connection with Keanu's murder. murder. A 17-year-old boy who could not be named for legal reasons was charged with murder on the 30th of June. And Eliza M. Bike, 25 years old, from Tottenham, was arrested and charged with perverting the course of justice, and a trial will take place on the 18th of May next year. So this was a fast progressing case. We've seen several people charged in relation to this murder, and we'll follow up the results of the trial in due course. Police making inquiries into the death of a 60-year-old lady in Romford launched a murder investigation. On Sunday the 27th of July, Met Police received a report from the British Transport Police at around 7 p.m. following concerns for the welfare of a woman at an address in Bushy Close, RM1. Police located a female at the address with multiple stab wounds, and she was sadly pronounced dead. She has since been identified as 60-year-old Nkairu Chima from Romford. Her family have been supported by specially trained police. Detective Inspector Joanna York from the Metropolitan Crime Command said, "Our thoughts are with her family at this difficult time. Our inquiries have progressed and we're confident that Nkairu's tragic death is connected to the death of a 20-year-old man on train tracks in Romford earlier that evening. This man was known to Nkairu, and British Transport Police continue to investigate his death. They would like to thank the local community for all their help and everyone that's come forward to help the police with the investigation." So my condolences to the family of Nkairu, and we'll definitely keep you updated on what the conclusion is of this story. At this moment in time, it's believed to be an isolated incident involving two people, but dying in different ways. So really appreciate you joining me for these updates. Don't forget to follow on social media at Scarcity Studios on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Telegram, and we'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.